Still loading in.
Just also trying to get. Yeah.
Hmm?
Well, when I went to get past the title screen, just got in the queue.
What? Uh, does it say what your position in the queue is?
Not yet.
Okay. Gonna stick around and wait on this character select screen for now. Yeah, while I wait, I can look at the 4.0.0.1 patch notes. Let's see. Let's see. They fixed a couple strikes. Um, the Warden of Nothing strike will still be around, but you have to select it from the Dreaming City now.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Wanted enemies will no longer spawn in Vanguard playlist or if you're directly launching from into a strike. Oh, I guess that makes sense because there's no spider to turn in wanted enemies to in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's see. All strike specific modifiers have been removed. So like if there's for some of them we're like, oh, this one is particularly dangerous with arc or whatever, like that one's been removed.
Hmm. Interesting.
Let's see.
All right, now I'm getting to the character.
Oh, you on there right now?
Yeah, I just also got the update about the void.
Alrighty. That I'm going to click on my hunter now. Let's see, I'm gonna do have a cutscene, so I will mute.
In times of crisis, people look to their leaders for answers. But ever since the planets were ripped from our sky, it seems all I can offer are more questions. And now, with Mars returned, I hardly know where to start. Where is she?
And And with that, the cutscene ended, and it actually will provides a choice.
Your theory was correct. The relic is of the pyramids. There's no doubt.
Word is out about Mars.
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing.
I assume you're in the cutscene right now as well?
Secure the camp!
Wait. It seems they have another target.
What are they aiming at?
Savathun.
So, fortunately, it looks like they're not pointing at us. And again, going off of the blue color palette of the ships, that must be Keitel's fleet.
Yep.
So now the choice remains: should we go with normal or legendary? At first, I was thinking normal, just because our light level isn't like near the peak yet.
Well, assuming I'm seeing this, it's essentially we are able to choose between the difficulties anyway. So.
True. Oh, also the other thing that came with that update is that Vaulted Glass no longer rewards pinnacle drops.
It's only been out for a few seasons, guys, and you're right.
And they're already charging forward towards that towards Witch Queen, but Witch Queen isn't even out yet. But yeah, so I mean, you're more experienced with all this than I am still technically. So I mean, if you want, do you want to try legendary or go with normal?
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, we can go with legendary, but then it's like, ooh, double loot, in which I'm also just looking at that like, you're getting normal's price as well, you idiots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, at that point when you say like that, yeah, best to just start with Brave, build up the light level, and then later, if we need like exotic stuff, go for the legendary.
Yeah, because I mean, at the
All
very least, we can go through that.
Yep. So good news is that I think I can invite you right away. Let me see if I can do this. How to do this? How to do this?
Hitting Y.
I know, because right now it's like it's trying to. Crap, what was my friend's tab? Hotkey. Hang on. Keyboard, mouse. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Roster is you. Okay, so. No, it won't show me on that. Crap, I can't join on you or invite you.
Yeah, unless the first mission is supposed to be done solo.
Well, they definitely. Alright, hang on. There's got to be a loophole to this somewhere. Hang on.
Anyway, I'm checking out the
Oh,
modified.
I got it.
Okay.
I just had to hit escape to like move away from that. Where is Mecca on this list? There you are.
Meanwhile, I'm just
And
checking out the mods for now. It's like, its activity has fixed difficulty. Your effective power is capped at 1350. Heavily shielded and highly aggressive combatants. Chaff. Galvanized. Compares to more health and are more difficult to stun. So they changed that thing's name. And Fire Pit. It doesn't seem too rough, but yeah, we'll just stick to the basic.
okay. The other thing I'm noticing is that if you hit the escape key, you'll actually back out of the thing. That's how I was able to send that invite to you. And I can look at our map here. So everything's at the top now. They still have Europa, the moon, Savathun's Throne World for the Witch Queen DLC. Eternity is still available to select.
At least they kept their word on that.
And the Dreaming City and Nessus is Cosmodrome, ADZ, Moon. Helm is still separate from the tower, although the Helm is now noticeably emptier. Our new vendor has a neat name for the, I guess, challenges ahead of us called For the Light Against the Light.
Meanwhile, I'm doing what you're telling me to, game, and I think you mean for me to go into the void?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does want us to do that, so I'll go back to Void 3.0, because, yeah, no, that same thing was happening to me, too. So it looks like we already have some of these aspects already, so I will... Trapper's Ambush. What is True Sight? Keep forgetting what that meant. I do still like Vanishing Steps. I'm gonna use that. A lot more grenade types, but I do still like my Vortex grenades. Excuse me.
Oh, good.
Snare bomb, triple dodge. Yeah, give me marksman dodge still.
Especially I wanted to try out the Child of the Old Gods. I think I'm gonna go with the classics.
I like my old single shot. Oh no, that's right. They changed it now. So Deadfall is a single one, right? Okay. So I'll go with him. And then Mobius Quivers when you shoot 2 volleys of 3, which my guess is they changed that because before people could just spam the damn thing for speed running.
Likely.
So they're like, okay, no, you only get 2 now. And then a lot of fragments. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, the weakening grenade will reduce my discipline by 20, which is pretty oof.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have the means to have it
Up it up with armor, that is fair.
Yeah, and even then, it's like we've also got damage targets with grenades. Oh wait, no, that's melee energy. Never mind.
No, you're fine. Melee final blows start health regeneration. Suppressing a target. You get mobility. When crouched, you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar resolution. That's interesting. And then Echo Reprisals in the final blows when surrounded by combatants grants super energy. I'll try that for now. What else we got here? You, donate you. Right. Okay. All right. I'm ready if you are.
Just a bit. Alright, finally the tutorial's off the screen.
Yep. All right. Let me swap to a different build. Let's try you.
Well, thanks for that, I guess, game.
What's up?
Oh, in the triumphs, I've got like the 3 point markers for Warden of Nothing.
Oh, right. Yeah, because they reset it or they updated it or something like that.
Yep, and seems like we have to redo those challenges again.
Yep.
I love the fact that one asks us to be inside of the Warden's burn effect, while the other's like, "Oh, don't take any solar damage." Yeah, really easy.
Oh, and then on the season pass, we can get the first exotic.
Yeah.
The Grand Overture. Heavy shotgun.
Ooh.
Fully automatic, slow firing, with a charge time. It is a power weapon, but it is arc, so I will try it out. Let's look at this bad boy a little bit. Does have a catalyst, not sure where. Oh, sorry, it's a machine gun. And going off of the logo and how it looks, this must be one of Keitel's weapons she's letting us borrow.
Either borrowing or giving to us.
I mean, that's true. It's not like we're going to give this back. And then Cecil challenges. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Complete week 1. Complete 3 evidence board investigations. And Throne World collect complete bounties. So it will be its own little hub area. Complete weekly playlist challenges. Calibrate mid-range weapons. So focus on hand cannons, auto rifles, fusion rifles, and machine guns. So with that said, I'm actually going to replace one of my weapons so I can start building towards that. And then complete Gambit matches this week. Although, again, I remember I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. I'm positive that they're going to try and pull that crap on me again, where they're like, oh, do this second time or whatever.
Actually, they didn't last season. They fixed that.
Oh, that's right. They changed it so that they just wanted you to claim, like, the seasonal weapon, which would require resetting.
Yeah.
All right. Just to be fair, though, just to be safe, though, I will check Braid Tech a little bit later.
It's here.
For now, focusing on plot stuff. So then defeat Hive combatants and momentum control and yeah. All right. I'm ready if you are.
I can only wonder who Finch will be.
We'll learn soon. So here we go. The Arrival.
I was surprised we didn't want to go and grab the season artifact.
Oh, I don't think we can get that yet.
In times of
I think we get it
crisis,
from here, I think.
people look to their leaders
Let's
for
hope so.
answers.
Oh, we already saw this
But
cutscene.
ever
Sorry,
since the-
skipping. Ever since that, we get it. But yeah, it did say that the season wouldn't start until after we started the campaign for a Season of the Risen. All right. Let's go against the toughest foe yet, supposedly. Next to Oryx, anyway.
Yeah, because Big Daddy Oryx kind of gave us hell for a little bit, but we managed to just take him out.
Now we have to deal with his conniving and potentially smarter sister.
Yep,
Just the Rock and a jalopy fighting for the sake of humanity. What an unlikely pair.
Yep, complete with fuzzy dice.
Yep, I don't know why he did that, but it worked.
It would have been a nice detail to see someone in there as opposed to just, oh yeah, there's totally you in there, even though you can clearly see the fuzzy dice.
Even if it's just the ghost driving the thing.
Yeah, that would have been even more silly.
Autopilot engaged. Oh, that just means I have to steer. Okay, cool. Thanks. Just start steering the wheel and.
I do find it funny that it's like here it's fine, but on the map it's just like it's still got some of the taken energy or whatever.
Alright. Back, and it's already bugging me about Void 3.0 again, but I already did it, so I'm just gonna click through this. Choose between several abilities. Yep. Spectrum class ability. Jumping. Sorry, I'm just like breezing through this as fast as I can.
I mean, you're fine, but
Oh, yeah, it did boot you. Hang on, I'll invite you back in.
apparently, yeah, the game crashed.
No worries, I will invite you back. I haven't moved from where I'm standing yet, and actually, I'm just gonna go to orbit because they're starting dialogue, and I don't want to skip that on. I don't want to skip out on that.
I'm hoping I can even run this game now.
It should. I mean, wouldn't see any reason why you wouldn't have been able to.
I mean, we just didn't have all the fancy effects of Void 3.0, some new weaponry, and
Excuse me.
having to have two factions during the seasonal event, likely.
Hmm.
Well, then again, we've always had two races.
Right. Yep, once you're back in, just let me know.
Yeah, like for some reason, once we loaded into Mars, all of a sudden my entire screen went black.
Weird. Still loading in.
Yeah, I was in the queue for a bit.
No problem.
Boop.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm joining on you.
Alrighty. Okay. We do this again. Come on. Fingers crossed. Gotta see the cutscene again. Skip. Go. Alright. You see yourself floating in orbit or whatever the screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing the Be Brave Heart Legend.
Okay, just want to make sure I was selecting the right one before I potentially glitch something. Wait for you. It stopped showing me the void tutorial at least, but
Graphics runtime detected a crash with loss.
what?
I don't think I can play Witch Queen.
No, 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 that can't. Okay, I'm going back to orbit. So what do the errors say again?
It's just saying that it's detected a crash or a loss of device.
Okay, so all right, let's see what else. Let's see what we can fix with that. Let's exit the desktop. Did you update and everything? Did you download everything else for the game?
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten the update ahead of time.
Here, let's try verifying the cache or verifying the integrity of the game files.
Alright.
I'll do it myself as well. Okay, so I did find a huge thread of people all talking about it. Says it could have something to do with the GPU. Says it could be. Let's see what else I can find. So yeah, first off, they recommend what I do, which is verifying the integrity of the game files. They then say to try updating your graphics card drivers. Do you have NVIDIA or AMD?
AMD, and what in the hell are you talking about running games or tools? I already shut that one down.
Okay. They also recommend setting the priority through Task Manager to make the game run at a higher priority. Just to double check, just because I keep seeing it pop up in here, you're not trying to overclock the thing, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Just I noticed a couple of people saying, "Oh, I forgot I was overclocking," and then I turned it off and it fixed it. But let's see what else.
Local, verify. Like, I hardly know how to do something like that.
I mean, either I usually try to not mess with something like that. Okay, so my files are validated. What progress is yours at?
It's about 4% because I just finally made it to where.
You could do that, right?
Yeah, because for some reason it was just, despite the fact I closed the game itself, it kept saying, shut the tool or game down, which I'm like, how's the game still up when I closed its window?
Hmm.
properties with the graphics card.
Right. Trying to see what else I can find out. Someone recommended to try toning down the visuals.
Yeah, that's good. I'm already on the lowest settings.
What frame rate are you running at?
Uh, Either it could be,
Um,
yeah, 60 or 30.
okay, either way, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, another one of these things is like, oh, don't have it past 72. I'm like, why would I ever want to play a game more than 60 FPS?
No,
I think 60. I think.
it's
Bad.
just for those that really wants to flow.
I guess 60 is fine enough for me.
Yep.
Also, check helpbungie.net. Maybe other people have already had similar issues. Checking the forums now. Well, good enough news for now is that we're still getting farther than others. Some people have apparently been crashing just trying to get off of the login screen.
Huh.
Were you able to see what the name of the error was? Because some people are mentioning broccoli errors.
Oh no, it wasn't like an in-game error. It was.
Hard crash.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Well, fifth of the way there.
Also check the Bungie help Twitter. Let's see.
is up to date.
Okay. I'm trying to like find it on the Bungie Twitter, but all I keep finding is people getting upset about the PS4 users and what was happening with them.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them to that on that. Let's see what else. What's the percentage at?
61.
Alrighty. Just give me a chance to respond to some emails. That's all good.
Hey.
go. Let's see what else I can got going over here. Ah,
10%.
72 or 82?
Final 10.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm actually been kicking myself in the rear since I found out what went on with Fire Dogs.
Fire Dogs.
Yeah, the Ren and Stimpy Go for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, right. I think that you were playing earlier. What happened with it?
Well, I always kept wondering how I was supposed to get up the ladder that had a water puddle in front of it. Little did I
Yeah.
realize that I had to select the boots that I pick up to maneuver over them without slipping.
Oh.
Yeah, so the items you are meant to go and collect around you can use them in the a building.
Hmm.
It's yeah, like the beaver that you can use to go through cracked walls.
As beavers do, I guess.
Well, it is a callback to the boy who cried rat when the Ren was trying to get ready to be a mouse.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Alright, all files supposedly successfully validated.
Okay, well, that leaves me a little worried because that means that they didn't actually download anything, which means that it's. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, how quick was yours?
Well, mine was the normal speed, but it was just the fact of like. It was just the fact that so like how to put it normally like when I was validating files I'm just gonna load in and hope for the best. Normally when I would load in with like say Sea of Thieves and it wasn't like installing properly or crashing, I would verify files and then normally it'd be like, oh, you know what, there's actually a couple files that were not properly installed, so we'll re-download those and reinstall them right now, and then it'd be like couple megabytes as it downloads two more files and puts them together, and then um, regardless, woohoo, it's now fixed again. But if yours didn't download any additional files, then I'm worried that maybe the problem's not actually solved yet.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm trying to think.
So, yeah, it's like, well, I guess the cube's finally cleared up or something.
That's good. Went as a hunter.
Loading in as Warlock.
Yep, I see ya. Gonna invite ya. Right. Go to destinations. Launching. Cutscene. Right. Be brave. Loading in. What happened?
Same thing.
Okay, heading back to orbit.
Oh, broccoli.
Okay, so it is a broccoli then.
Yep.
Okay, heading back to orbit. Okay, so let's see. Destiny 2 broccoli. This error indicates that there's been an issue detecting the player's GPU and are commonly caused by a driver crash. To attempt to mitigate this error, players should always ensure that their operating system and graphic drivers are up to date with the latest version.
Well, AMD is up, but when I gotta try to check on it, it says don't really have the drivers to really play Destiny 2 anymore.
What do you mean?